So, what a day it's been, and it's not even almost over. I know it's 11 o'clock at night, but there's probably another good few hours of work that are going to happen tonight. Um, Sort of just wanted to give a recap of this crazy day and all the different things that are going on. So many people have been reaching out to me and sharing, okay, you have this happening and that happening. What are all these different things you're working on? So, just wanted to give a recap, share what's been up, and hopefully get you guys further involved. So we have so many things that you can get involved in right now. Yes, the tour, the cross country tour is coming up in like less than 2 weeks. Oh my God, my heart is pounding. I don't even know what to do. So that's going to be super, super exciting. With the cross country tour comes the Inspiring Kindness initiative, bringing together and looking to repair the relationship between law enforcement officials and citizens within the U.S. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I did a Facebook Live earlier today giving information about Inspiring Kindness. It's a really amazing, revolutionary initiative. So you can check it out on the Life Essence Side Facebook page. Yep. And on top of that, we have the crowdfunder going on to raise the funds for this tour. Of course, I'm doing this very last minute because there's been too many things happening at the same time. That's been a pretty crazy process. If any of you out there have ever done a crowdfunder, you know how much work goes into it. It is not a joke. So yeah, we're looking to raise $50,000 for the nonprofit. The last time we actually did a fundraiser for the organization was 3 years ago. That's how long it's been since we've actually reached out and asked for funding. So please contribute whatever you can. It's so much appreciated. The organization runs on like no dollars, and really there are obviously loads of expenses. So you can contribute to this crowdfunder. It's a really great way to get involved because what it does is it puts you as a backer, that you're going to be showing that you're a backer for kindness, that you support this, that even though you might not be able to go out and do necessarily, go on a tour of the U.S., but you believe in it and you support it and you want to see it happen. So there's really, really cool ways for you to get involved in that way and check out some of the perks. You could actually choose acts of kindness that you want us to be engaging in during the tour, whether it may be giving out gifts in children's hospitals or visiting senior homes or cleaning up a park or, giving out meals to the homeless. You have an opportunity to take part in that, with a contribution of any amount or with sharing it. The other big thing that we have coming up is Dance for Kindness. So guys, I really would love for you to check out the new Dance for Kindness website. I'm really proud of the website. We just launched the new website, and if you go to danceforkindness.com, you'll be able to see it. And it really gave us the opportunity to really highlight the global impact of this event and what it's been able to do. It's grown tremendously in just 6 years, starting with 15 countries to now over 50 countries worldwide, and more people asking to join every single day. Unfortunately, we don't have enough manpower to bring everybody on board, but we are doing the best that we can. So check out the website. Let me know what you think. Give me your feedback. Yeah. And definitely register. Take part in a dance event in your location. So a lot of people ask me, okay, so what is the whole purpose behind Dance for Kindness? Is it just everybody dancing? Well, there's a few purposes behind Dance for Kindness. One is it's kicking off World Kindness Week, and that brings awareness to World Kindness Day, which is on November 13th. Number two, it brings together people from all different backgrounds and races and religions under the banner of kindness. And it's in that moment that we could stop looking at all of our differences that separate and look at the differences that really are reason to celebrate, of the ways that we come together as a whole. So yeah, plus people are going to be group leaders that organize the events in their location. This is the first point of entry for them to get their community involved in further kindness activities. So we have kindness activities that take place the day of Dance for Kindness after everybody dances. People get to pledge their acts of kindness. They get to figure out how they could get further involved. But the biggest thing that it does is that it really raises awareness. It opens our eyes to start seeing the good, to start engaging, connecting face to face with people. With this event, we've had kindness ambassadors that have met for the first time at Dance for Kindness event in their city, taking the virtual world and combining it with the physical world, which is so super awesome. The face-to-face connection, the friendships that come about through this, the leadership skills that our group leaders learn, not just the leadership skills, but also the professional skills that they're able to use in their own lives even after that. So it's a super powerful event, and I definitely recommend checking it out. and getting involved. And this year we did something cool where even if your city is not listed, when you go onto the site and you register and you don't see your city listed, you're like, okay, Orly, I want to dance, but it's not happening here. What do I do? So you could actually register as a lone dancer. Okay, so what is a lone dancer? That's exactly what it sounds like. So you'll be dancing alone in your city, and that means all you need to do is learn the dance, and we send you the dance and the song, and you could just head out on the street. You have a friend that records you, and you dance, and it could end up being that you end up encouraging some friends and family members to end up doing it along with you. And the idea is not how many people are dancing. The idea is that it's happening all over the world, and that little by little ends up growing further. There's this amazing video that we shared on the Lone Dancer page. You guys may have seen it. It's from a TED Talk, and it's about how to start a revolution, how to start a movement, That's what it is. And it's called The Dancing Guy. If you've ever seen it on YouTube, it's so awesome. And it's one person that gets up and just starts dancing and goes into these crazy dance moves. And it talks about the fact that it's not the leader that really actually is the reason behind movement starting. It's the first follower. I love this concept so much because it's so true. It's, the leader is doing their thing. They're the first one to get up, which takes a tremendous amount of courage and a tremendous amount of guts. But an even more tremendous amount of courage is being the first follower, the person that gets up and joins on board and says, I support this, even though nobody else looks like they're supporting it. It's really hard to be that first follower. And what that person does is it encourages other people to get out of their shells, to break out of that, comfort zone, and to join in on something, not because they're looking around to see, well, who else is joining in, but because they believe in it. And when people believe in something, that emotion, that energy gets easily transmitted to everybody, and then other people just want to get involved, and they don't even know why they want to get involved. And that's how movements happen, whether for the good or for the bad. So when I'm speaking to each and every one of you out there, be that first follower. It's not just about being a leader, but be that person that has the courage to join in on something, even if they don't know exactly what it means or how it's going to take form. Be the person to, have that vision to see beyond just the movement and to want to join in on something so that it can become bigger and that others will join in on it for the good. Anyways, that's my little monologue for tonight. So the days have been crazy. And on top of that, I also had the opportunity today. I just have to give a shout out to Brooklyn College. I'm a Brooklyn College graduate. I love the school so much because I can't tell you how much I grew in my college years. That's really where I sort of came into my own. I was in my college years, and Brooklyn College was such a big part of me becoming who I am. It really, really was. Like, I double majored. Most people are like, oh, I don't use my major. I double majored. I majored in film production and English. Kindness Boomerang is the whole reason why anybody knows Life Essence I, that got it out there, because of that film. And those skills were skills I learned from Brooklyn College. The people that worked on the film with me were classmates of mine from Brooklyn College. And then English, I just came out with my first book. And I'm actually starting working on my second, which is pretty crazy. So I have to give a big shout out to them. So I'm honored because I was asked over a year ago to join the Brooklyn College Foundation, the board. And I was so super honored to be a part of it and to be able to give back in any sort of way to a school that is, I can't say enough about it. So today I had the opportunity, as a film student that I had the opportunity to go to the Fierstein Cinema School, graduate cinema school. It is beyond amazing. I want to enroll back in school, so I want to go to this graduate school for film production. I never saw something so just unbelievable, like seriously blown away. They have Steiner Studios is there. They have these crazy lots, crazy studios. And the professors, I got to bump into one of my undergraduate professors today in a meeting. So if you're into film, or friends of yours that are into film, or family members, tell them to check out the Fierstein Cinema School, graduate school for cinema studies. It's part of Brooklyn College. Check it out. It's wild. Really just amazing. So today's been a pretty full day, doing a lot of different things, and at the same time, I'm working on a separate passion project on the spare time in the wee hours of the night, which I can't really reveal right now, so I know that's not fair. But it is, the reason I want to mention it is because it's in memory of my grandfather, Albert Nakab, Alav HaShalom, which means, in Hebrew, it means You're respecting that his name, that that he should go in peace, that his soul should go in peace. Anyways, today happens to be the day that he passed away 3 years ago. I cannot believe that it's been 3 years, honestly. It's crazy to me. And I had this idea for this project that I'm working on 3 years ago when he first fell, because he fell, he broke his hip, and from there things sort of went downward. And over the past several months, I've been working really hard to make it happen, to get this app going. And we're heading into, hopefully, into the beta phase of this in another few weeks. And once we're there, I'll reveal a little bit more about this, but I'm going to tell you this. Let me just say this. It's going to blow your mind away. Okay, just get ready for your mind to be blown away. It's super powerful, and it's created in his memory. It's called Abraham's Legacy. So I'll let you guys know more about that, but I was working on that also today. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a full day. I tried to get to that $15,000 mark. Really did the best I could, but you guys all did the best you could too. We got to a little over 13,000. So, but we still have another week to go to hit the $50,000 mark. So again, I really want to ask you guys, get involved. I don't care how much you give. I don't care. Talking to a friend of mine, she goes, I can't give this. I said, I don't care how much you give. You give me $1, I'm psyched. Because it's not, yes, we need to get to the 50,000, but to be honest, it's the amount of backers that I'm looking at. I want to see that number go up. We have 43 backers. There's more than 43 people that believe in kindness and that support kindness. So give whatever you can. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You could put it as anonymous if you want. But give whatever you can and be a part of this. Know that you are part of making this thing happen, because it's going to be freaking awesome. Just saying. So kindnessboomerang.com/donate. We give you lots of links here tonight. Dance for Kindness, Kindness Boomerang, lots of things. Anyways, all right. I hope I'm not boring you people. I think I'm doing this more for me than anything, because at the end of the night, even though I have another couple hours left, I'm about to start working on the Daily Kind newsletter. For those of you that get the Daily Kind, I have to work on that for tomorrow. But even though I have a few hours left, just giving a bit of a recap of what the day was lets me feel like, okay, you know what, really, it's okay. You can go to sleep then in another 3 hours. You don't have to stay up till 4 a.m. today. You can stay up until 3. It's okay. All right, well, I'm off, guys. Thanks again for tuning in, listening to my craziness, and take care. Mwah.